The Philippines is no stranger to conventions which allow fans to unite and revel in their favorite popular culture fandoms, from Asian entertainment and anime to science fiction favorites such as Star Wars to video games like Final Fantasy, and of course to comics and superhero movies. This year, the country hosted the Asia Pop Comic Con. Here's Justin San Pedro for the report.
Passionate, creative, fun. That's the vibe you get at a convention. Larger-than-life displays, limited edition collectibles. But what really makes a convention like Asia Pop Comic Con come alive is the people, the fans, the artists, the writers. During its first run in the Philippines, from September 17 to 20, Asia Pop brought together big names and rising stars from the international and local scene. Filipino-American comic book artist Will Portacio was one of those guests. Widely acclaimed for his work at Marvel, the creator of X-Men character Bishop had always been inspired by Filipino culture, even as he wrote The Famous Mutant.
And I started thinking about the Filipinos. That we have Filipino wars, there were headhunters. They were some of the most fiercest ones. That's who Bishop is. That's how I justify that kind of a character. But unfortunately, as the history goes, as I'm now 2 weeks later calling Bobby Harris, the editor, on the phone and then pitching the character, right before I could say, and then he's Pinoy, he says, oh, by the way, Will, everybody upstairs, they said that we really need a new black superhero.
Asia Pop Comic Con gave Filipino artists and writers an opportunity to share their passion with their countrymen and the world. It was not just a convention, but also a compelling reminder to think global and act local.
Somebody from outside is willing to put their money down here, so Manila. So that means there's something here that he even can recognize. So if he can recognize that, then the world can recognize that. I think we have a lot to teach the world with our concepts of kuya, with our concepts of ate and pakikisama. There's so much I think that we can show the world.
I am Justine D. San Pedro reporting for Eagle News International. I am one with 25.